Lakers straight out of high school. He's been a catalyst for the team and a favorite with advertisers and fans. Even before rape allegations that put Kobe Bryant in an unwelcome spotlight, he was calling a lot of attention to himself on and off the court. Charlie Rose met him in 2001 when the Lakers were going for their second straight title.
Show me a trademark Kobe shot.
Trademark Kobe shot?
Yeah, what's a signature shot? Kobe has the ball. You know, the offense is set up, but he's going to take the shot. What's a signature shot?
You can count on this move every time.
All right, tell me which one we can get. Yeah.
That's the kind of play that is serving Kobe Bryant and his Los Angeles Lakers very well. He's one of the game's most dominant players, and for good reason.
I love playing basketball. There's nothing like it.
What is it you love?
This is the ball when it bounces, the sound that it makes, the smell of a basketball, the nets when you shoot the ball and it goes right through the net, you know, the sneakers as they squeak on the wood, the strategies, the competition, the camaraderie, the fans. You just go on and on and on.
I take you to this scene. 20 seconds left to go. You're down by 1. You want the ball. You want to take the last shot.
Absolutely. I'm not afraid to fail, and I just love it. It's just an adrenaline rush.
9 seconds.
Everybody in the crowd stands up, and everybody's waiting to see if you're going to make the shot, if you're going to lose the game, or you're going to win the game. It's an unbelievable rush. Sorry, I just got lost for a second.
Bryant has the NBA in his DNA. His father is Joe Jellybean Bryant, an 8-year veteran of the NBA. For young Kobe, there was little doubt he'd follow in his father's footsteps.
My mother used to tell me stories that my father used to play basketball on TV. I used to put on my jersey, you know, I had my shorts on, and when he would play, you know, I would play too. I have a little hoop, you know, in the living room. I play, then they take a timeout, then I take a timeout, you know, sit down, have some water, you know, wipe the sweat off. Then they start playing, then I play again. And I'm 3 years old, and I would do this for the entire game. Then the game is over, and I take a shower, you know. It feels like I'm part of the game.
Kobe Bryant was a different kind of kid with a different kind of upbringing. He spent most of his childhood in Italy, where his father played after leaving the NBA. The Bryant family spent the next 8 seasons there.
Learned Italian.
Learned Italian. Started first grade over there in an Italian school. I was 6. My sister was 7. My older sister was 8.
What influence do you think it had on you?
I think it made me more mature. You know, we had to grow up a lot faster. I think it brought us closer together as a family, because us moving out there into a whole nother world, we didn't speak the language, we didn't know anybody. We had to bond with one another more so than anything.
He also continued to bond with basketball, but without the competition found at American playgrounds and schools. His family came back to Philadelphia every summer, and he learned quickly what he was missing.
So I come back to America in the summertime, I'm playing in the summer league, and I don't score a point the whole summer.
Not one point the entire summer?
Not 1 point. Not a free throw, not a layup, not a steal, nothing. 0 points the whole summer. And my father came up to me afterwards, he gave me a hug and said, "Son, don't worry about it. We're gonna love you if you score 0 or 50. Yeah. You know? And I just remember thinking, thank you.
When Bryant's father retired from the game, the family came back to the United States for good.
So you come back when you're 14 years old?
Mm-hmm.
6, you're in first grade. Come back, you're 14.
Right.
You go to Philadelphia?
I go to Philadelphia, start my 8th grade year. And it was a difficult adjustment because kids weren't speaking English. Everybody was speaking slang. And I didn't understand one word. You know, somebody would say, "Stop sweating me." I don't know what they're talking about, you know, and I would have to go home and I would talk to my sisters and say, "You know what I heard today? Somebody said, 'Stop sweating me.' What does that mean?" You know? But the way I was able to make friends is that we would play basketball during lunch and after school, and basketball is a universal language. So I was able to communicate that way.
When we return, Kobe takes his game and turns it into gold and purple.
After a stellar high school career, Kobe Bryant skipped college and went directly to the NBA. Today, 5 years later, he continues to defy expectations. Unlike a lot of players, he prefers practice to partying. When he isn't practicing, he's working out. When he isn't working out, he's studying game tapes in his room. There's no time left for socializing with his teammates. A sore point, says his head coach at the Lakers, Phil Jackson.
Last year, I said to him, you know, some of the players came to me and said, you know, that you don't even want to go down and have, you know, a bite to eat with them or go to a movie with them. And, you know, if you want to be a leader of these guys, you got to accommodate what they like and find a common niche.
He's had a hard time fitting in on the court, too. Since the start of his career, Kobe Bryant has been accused of not being a team player. When he takes control of a game away from the Lakers' other superstar, center Shaquille O'Neal, and plays too aggressively, the Lakers sometimes lose games they should have won. This season, Bryant could feel the chill on the court.
You just felt like something was amiss between you and your teammates.
Something wasn't right. Something wasn't right. I mean, I go to practice and I feel a little uncomfortable. I'm like, man, what's this about? You know, this wasn't there before. Well, something must be going on around here.
And what was it about?
Well, it was about me. It was about them thinking I was out for myself and I was being selfish, and which was totally not the case.
Does your game match the Laker offense?
No. Absolutely not. Absolutely not.
Seriously, can you be happy? Can you be happy playing this offense?
Completely, totally happy, no. But happy enough to win, yeah.
And that makes it all worthwhile.
And that's good enough for me.
It may be hard for him to complain. He has a $71 million contract with the Lakers, plus millions more for advertising endorsements. Madison Avenue loves his winning personality and even found a way to put his fluent Italian to use.
Adesso la palla è mia.
Dove vai? Dammi la palla. Questa è la mia casa.
All this has made him one of the highest paid 22-year-olds in the world. Recently, he bought a new toy.
I always wanted a Ferrari ever since I was a little kid. And it's kind of an opportunity to kind of splurge.
It's a Ferrari Modena. This is how he commutes to the Laker training facility in L.A. Kobe Bryant lived with his parents until last year, about the time he became engaged to Vanessa Lane. They met 2 years ago when she was only 17.
You start introducing yourself. And
And, you know, I tap on her shoulder, she turns around, and I say, excuse me, what's your name? She said, Vanessa. You know, my eyes got real big, and it was just like,
there was no one before her. I mean, why? You would have thought there had been 15 before Vanessa.
No.
Was it the fact that you've been waiting for the right one, or?
She's just it. She's just the one.
They got married just a few weeks ago as the playoffs were starting. Now he and the Lakers are both playing their best basketball of the season and seem destined for another NBA championship. If so, it will be a championship fueled not just by strategy or by star power, but also by a 22-year-old single-minded love of the game.
I'm very, very fortunate to be in this position.
You're playing the sport you love.
I love it. Absolutely love it.
Just 2 years after this piece first aired, a 19-year-old hotel employee in Colorado accused Kobe Bryant of rape. He admitted having sex with a woman, but insisted it was consensual. In the summer of 2004, the charges were dismissed after the alleged rape victim refused to testify. She and Bryant reached an undisclosed settlement of a civil suit 6 months later. But the charges and Kobe's response to them became an issue for the Lakers as the team struggled to handle their golden boy turned liability. The media frenzy heightened tensions that had always existed between Kobe and his teammate and co-superstar Shaquille O'Neal. and between Kobe and his zen but outspoken coach, Phil Jackson. Jackson has made